Yes, great. I once again welcome you and everyone to the Alumni Talk. As we know, today we have our speaker Ankita with us to share her experience throughout our data scientist journey. A little introduction about you. I don't know if you have to correct me if I go wrong somewhere. So with your profile, I get to see that you completed the course and you started your career as an intern around 2022 with us. So, and you have started your full-time job as an AI/ML engineer at Cogvision. That was your first full-time job, if I'm not wrong. So, can you just walk us through your journey from being a student to intern at Robotics to landing your first job?
Sure, Lakshmi. Thank you, first of all, guys, for having me here. It's always great to connect with DataMites.
Yeah.
So, if I start with a brief introduction, so I graduated from New Horizon College of Engineering, and I with a degree of electrical and electronics. So, I was like always interested in calculations and data insights and all, which like eventually led me to explore the field of data science like more deeply. So while
Okay.
researching the domain, I was introduced to DataMites and by my two friends who are also these alumni of DataMites actually.
Okay.
And like then I enrolled for the CDS, a certified data science course, and shortly after I got a placement from DataMites only in Cogvision, okay, as an
Okay.
engineer. And then, to be honest, that's where it all started. Like in DataMites, whatever I learned, that was the best thing I had. And because of DataMites, my base was clear. And then in CogDriver, I will just give you a brief introduction what I did. Like I was primarily in the field of computer vision, contributing to the video analytics solution part. And the company was specialized into video-based company. Video-based thing, including like ADAS and DMS nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
And recently, I just switched to Inxite Out and as
Yes.
a data scientist. So this is a
Right.
little brief introduction.
So, yeah, I got it. I understand by your excitement itself that you are very much interested about this field and you're passionate about data and its analytics.
Yes.
So, I just want you to share your pre-interview phase, like from your preparations to whatever challenges you faced, and how was the interview? Was it more practical, theoretical? Just a discussion on that.
Yeah, starting when I started giving interview from DataMites, I'll tell you clearly, it's not like people think, okay, I'm joining as a fresher, it may be little easy. It's not nothing like that, okay? Your
Yes.
base has to be clear,
Huh.
like theoretically and practically, both I am telling. Python is the first round for every interview, even experienced also. If you go there, maybe there will be a screening round. After that, you will get Python coding only. So I will tell that I had prepared and DataMites, my lecturers has helped me. I went through many videos and starting with that, I will just say, first of all, be clear with the base. Like data science, like what is needed, Python, the ML algorithms and everything. Be very much clear with your base and go on. And go on preparing. When you will start giving interview, you will come to know what type of questions are coming to you. You will then
Yeah.
have a experience and you'll start cracking it after that. So for me also, like in one go I didn't get it. I also sat for some interviews, then I understood where I am lacking. Then I obviously from that experience I learned, I experienced, and then I got job in corporation.
Yes, yes. That's how the boosting of our performance too works, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
experience matters a lot. As in when you start giving interviews, you'll get an understanding of what actually it has been asked. How do I prepare that flow
Correct.
of direction? Right.
Correct.
How many interviews were you given with before you got placed into Cognition?
I exactly don't remember, but I think 3, 4 interviews I have given.
Okay.
And maybe last round I have been chucked out, or maybe first round. But
Mhm.
starting, obviously, first round only I got chucked out because
Mhm.
Python coding will be there. Sometimes we are not very accomplished with like Python coding and all that.
Yes, but see, as a fresher, if I want to ask you a question with 4 years of or 3 years of experience person, so to what extent I need to learn Python? See, whatever we teach, we just landed an object and class. Like that is what the understanding we have. So what extent of Python do I have to understand or do I have to
So
have an
if
experience with?
from a data science field, if you see, I will tell learn the basics first, like data types, okay, or
Okay.
whatever data types are there, how you are, because that will be needed for your this machine learning, whenever you get any requirements and all that, okay.
Agreed.
But now from many people even switch to Python developer, okay.
Mm-hmm.
At the time you need the OOPS concept a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
Yes.
starting for, I won't say starting only fresher, be clear with your basics, but don't leave it there. Don't leave it there. Start learning more on
Like,
Python.
that is one question we usually get asked with Python. Anik, tell me to what extent do I have to learn Python? Is pillars of hoops important to me? No, no, Baba, that is not important. That's not.
Yeah, that's just important, actually important. See, you have to learn the basic first.
Mhm.
If you learn the basic, you will then try to trick and twig and do things upon that only. Right.
Exactly.
So
Agreed.
basic is important. After that, keep on learning.
Huh. So I see a job change with experience of 2 years, right? Like you jumped into another company as an AI/ML engineer only, but 2 years of experience. Like, how was your interview before and after having experience of 2 years? Were there any differences?
Yeah, lots of differences was there.
Yes.
I'll tell you. So before joining this Inxite Out, I gave, I think, one more interview I've given. But if you see the difference, I will tell you. Freshers, what they do is they won't consider you much that you know everything, but they won't leave you also there. Okay.
Okay.
From there will be two rounds
Mm.
properly, like maybe Python coding and one technical. HR, it's okay, fine. But when I gave this interview, Zana, I went for like 6, 7 rounds.
Okay.
Maybe starting with screening round, then you will have one more technical round where maybe you'll be speaking with small, like lead data scientist,
Okay.
like senior or lead data scientist. Then
Hmm.
you'll be speaking to some another data scientist, some other managerial area, and
Okay.
some CTO level. So it will be like it goes on like a 1.5 hour of interviews like this, and then you will get the HR round and all that. So
Okay.
it's people think that your experience will get the job like that. No, it's nothing like that. You have to face the interview, all the rounds and all, and it is hard. It is quite difficult than joining as a fresher.
Okay, like what kind of questions did you encounter? Were they asked you to code, or was it a scenario-based questions? How
Yeah.
was?
So I faced both what you have told, like Python also in I have 3, 4 rounds of technical. Okay. So one round was related to machine learning. One was like fully assignment was given. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Third round was like fully Python coding. Like that
Mm-hmm.
was there. And the fourth round was like scenarios were giving. If, like I mainly work with vision based. So according to my field, they have given me if this situation comes, how you're going to handle it. So
Okay.
scenario based, and you won't expect that this type of questions are going to come. But obviously, if you start giving interviews, you will know
Mhm.
that what type of can be
Correct. Okay.
you'll be facing it.
Okay. Any tip for freshers who's aspiring to build a career? Like, tips from Ankita is what?
See, I will be not someone who will be giving tips and all that like that. But as
You
I told,
can, I mean, you can talk about how do we project ourselves in the resume, how important is the projects, what skills are really required. You can basically three
so
clear.
I will tell you people one thing, don't lie in your resume. You are gone. At that time, you are gone. Okay. So projects, whatever you did, be clear with that. Don't tell over things like don't do that. Don't lie anything on your resume. Skills, be clear on your skills, what you are good at, what you are bad at. Be very clear about it, resume filling and all that. And if come some tips I told before and also I'm telling now also, be clear with your basics. For starting, for freshers, that is enough. That is enough.
So, how did you go for job search? I understand that first placement was done from DataMites. Fact, that's there. So, how did your job search go after it? So,
Okay.
what sites is any covering points on that?
Yes, yes. See, searching for the second job, third job,
Mhm.
sometimes it's not easy also. But
Mhm.
I left DataMites. but I didn't leave DataMites because I contacted DataMites again. Something
Okay.
it's okay.
Yeah.
I told them this is happening. If there is any other requirement, because I think you people have some policy or something after 2 years
Okay.
that you can you contact your alumni and talk with them, and you again tell them if there is any job available, you'll do. And a call came from DataMites again. That was there, but through LinkedIn only I got this job. I
Okay.
made my LinkedIn profile properly. So,
Hmm.
guys, if you're going for a job change or new job, so you deal make your LinkedIn profile quite well. And Naukri and other sites are also there. Be very particular about it.
Okay. So one question we have from attendees, there's one question like any tips to build our resume? All
It should
tips.
be very simple. It should be
Mm-hmm.
very simple. I'll tell you one thing. Make it very simple and start doing. Make the highlights okay on your skills and the projects. That's all matters. So, and I told don't lie about it. Just
Skills
be
on your resume.
straightforward to it.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't do it. Very simple and what you're confident about, just put that all in resume.
Okay. So what's your vision on this, Ankita? Will AI take all our jobs out? What do you think?
For now, all these years, I don't think not now, but you never know. See how technology is growing,
Correct,
right?
correct.
In like, so I was talking with my friend, okay, they are working and she's working in TCS, okay, and she was telling some of the requirements and coming, and she was telling that, do you think that my job will
Job
be
will go.
gone and all that? I was telling, see, if your job is gone in that, but if AI is coming, some other things will be given to you. But I'm not telling you that fully AI will
It
take
will
place,
take over the.
but technology is growing so fast. So I
Okay.
can't remark on this. There are like high people to remark on this. I'm just
Very
contributing
true.
some part.
Yes, at the end of the day, I feel like I being in the way in the domain of SME, somewhere I am very safe at end of the day. Why? Because nobody can replace a person who teeth.
Yeah.
That is the
Just
statement
there and
I'm.
all be there because like if you open any news or something, Google also you open, the first thing will come, AI has done this.
I understand.
News is always there with AI. You
Correct.
open like any social media and all that, like LinkedIn, you open Instagram. I'm just telling.
Correct.
AI something is coming up. So people
Correct.
are getting knowledge. I will just say people are getting knowledge to this field more. And I think they should also start learning or accepting the things that technology can change some of the
Correct,
things.
correct. Today, to add on to your statement, today I was browsing through, I mean, scrolling through Instagram. There I saw some competitive of Meta has come where it is going wrong with the things, like a kind of a chatbot they have developed, where it is taking a wrong input, which is not at all given by the person who is using it. So there are some pros and cons. So at the end of the day, we cannot make that statement that AI will vanish out all our jobs.
Yeah. See, we compare AI as human beings, right?
Correct.
So human beings also makes mistakes. I will consider I'm not totally fully taking the technology side, but yeah,
Correct.
that
Makes
is growing.
sense.
Technology is growing. AI is
Correct.
growing
Makes
a
sense.
lot.
Yes, Ankita. Last question from my side. How a routine as a data scientist goes with Ankita? Like, what is she doing? What are the projects that you encounter? What challenges you face? How do you manage your time? Last question from my side for you.
Yeah, sure. So starting with my cognition, which is now known as Cog Driver. Okay. So as I told you, it was a vision-based company. So what I used to do, I used to take the requirements from the clients and all. So related to any vision, any video analytics, I used to take the requirements and then fully knowing what is the requirement with every data collection, data processing, and basically training the model. I was a part of it. I was leading the team. Okay.
Okay.
And secondly, in deployment and production, I also part, but fully I was not involved. But that was mainly I was doing. I was training the model, deployment was also there, and then caring about the cloud thing and all. That was there. And now I just switched to data scientist in this company. What I'm doing is now I'm doing again training the model. It's just been I think 2 to 3 weeks now. I just joined this company.
Switched into.
Yeah, yes,
Makes
yeah,
sense.
that's there.
Okay. Fine, Ankita. That's it from my side. Actually, thank you for giving your valuable time with us. It was very good encountering you today
Yeah,
and
yeah.
spending
Same
some
here, same.
time.
It's always very good to connect data mites. I know that people are there. Actually, people, I told you, like, my two friends like has studied from here, did their courses from here. Actually, and two joined. I just they told me, okay, from where I should go do the courses and all. I suggested data mites. I think this is the best decision I took. So thank you so much, guys.
Yes, you. Thank you, Ankita. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you. Bye.